and click on Today's TV Offer to see all the ways you can get this teaching. The fifth audio teaching in today's series is titled, How Can I Know? It's available for a gift of any amount when you write or call. We encourage everyone to give, but if you're simply unable to afford it, Andrew and his partners will provide this fifth CD free of charge. We'd like to remind you that we're offering Andrew's latest book titled Financial Stewardship for a gift of any amount. Contact us today to get your copy. A Spanish version is also available. You can use your credit card to order resources through our website. While there, you can discover more product details and download free additional resources. Or you can order through our helpline Monday through Friday from 4:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Our helpline number is 719-635-1111. If the lines are busy, remember you can order ministry materials 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at awmi.net. To write us, use the address on your screen. We appreciate your generosity and hope to hear from you today. We'd like to point out Andrew's upcoming speaking schedule. Mark your calendars to come meet Andrew at one of these events and let the Word of God transform your life. He'll be in the New England area for a Gospel Truth Seminar July 26th through the 28th, in Chicago, Illinois for a Gospel Truth Seminar August 16th through the 18th, and in Chicago at New Life Covenant Church Sunday, August 19th. He'll also be in Charlotte, North Carolina for the Freedom Christian Center camp meeting September 9th through the 14th, in Johnson City, Tennessee, September 15th and 16th, and in Colorado Springs, Colorado for the annual Andrew Womack Ministers Conference October 1st through the 5th. For more details on Andrew's next meeting in your area, call our helpline or visit our website at awmi.net.
Hi, I'm Joe Gray with the GoJo Hands-Free, the only device on Earth that's truly hands-free. These things are not hands-free. You stick them in your ears, gross, but you still have to hold your phone. And these are not legal for hands-free driving. The GoJo goes on in 1 second. Hello? 1 Mississippi. Hey, Mom, I can't talk right now. And it works with all phones. Flip phones, cordless phones, even landlines. And pop it off. Any phone, big or small, even the most radical moves won't knock it off. The GoJo goes on with one hand, so you can keep your eyes on the road. I love it.
It's true hands-free.
Call now and I'll send you 2 GoJos for just $10. And I'll throw in my Super Grip mat absolutely free. It grips and holds your phone, music player, or anything else you can think of. Call now and I'll double the entire offer. Just pay processing and handling. That's 4 GoJos and 2 Super Grip mats for just $10.
To order for $10 plus processing and handling, call 1-800-504-3082 or order online at gojohandsfree.com.
It's the news when you want it. Fox 26 First News at 10.
Together, Fox 26 and you. You're watching KMVU-DT Fox 26 Medford, serving Grants Pass on K44JB-D, Wairika on K41JB, Klamath Falls on K44DZ, and Brookings on K31GP.
It looks like the House of Representatives today will vote to overturn the president's health care law. I'm Doug Luzader in Washington. We'll have some of the political implications just ahead.
And locally, today is the day where we could see temperatures over 100 degrees. This is the first live look outside overlooking the Rogue Valley. Cameron's in. He'll have your full forecast in just a bit. Good morning. Welcome to the area's only source for local news right now. 7 o'clock on this Wednesday. I'm Austin Reed.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm Courtney Olish. Before we get a check on all of your top stories, we want to check in with meteorologist Cameron Laughlin for a look at your Wednesday forecast. Good morning, Cam.
Good morning, guys. We start off with clear skies relatively clear. Still a little bit of murkiness out there, but it is blue outside. It is going to be another very warm day. No surprises in the forecast. We do have fog hugging the coastline this morning. Maybe not quite as strong as it has been, but there are some problematic visibilities out there right now. 63 in Medford, 52 in Klamath Falls. We're already in the 60s, and today could be the warmest day of the year. We did hit 99 last weekend, and I've got 100 for our temperature, so stick around and find out more details about your 7-day forecast coming up later in the broadcast.
Now to our big story at 7, a very big vote in Congress today to overturn President Obama's health care plan.
Yeah, Fox News correspondent Doug Luzader following this situation closely as always. He's in Washington on this Wednesday. Good morning.
Republicans in the House are probably just hours away from making this happen, even if Democrats say it's an exercise in futility. There may be nothing really new happening under this dome today, but on the House floor, Republicans will do what they have done many times before, knock down the president's health care plan, and not surprisingly, Democrats don't like it.
We're not trying to make law here, we're making political points.
Just making points because even after the House votes to kill Obamacare, the effort will surely stop with Democrats who control the Senate. And if somehow it made it to the White House, the president would simply veto it. But Republicans are trying to make a statement, they say.
If the facts that we now know today about this law were available when this law was being debated, there's no way this would have become law.
And to drive that home, a House panel yesterday asked a group of medical professionals about a claim the president made back in 2009.
If you like your doctor, you will be able to keep your doctor, period.
Well, that's obviously completely false.
In Kansas, you will not be able to keep your more affordable plan under the ACA.
But even after today's vote, the ACA, the Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare, will still be standing. Now, one thing this does do for Republicans, it gets some moderate Democrats on the record either supporting or opposing the health care law just ahead of the November elections. In Washington, Doug Luzader, Fox News.
All right, Doug, thank you. Of course, Fox 26 will continue to follow this story all day as it develops. Dan Joseph on the news at 10. We'll have an update for you later tonight. Meanwhile, the president is scheduled to attend an organ fundraiser later this month. This story new from Fox, OregonLive.com reporting overnight. The president will be in Portland July 24th for a fundraiser at the Portland Art Museum. Ticket prices range from $500 to $5,000. This is the president's first fundraising trip to Oregon of this campaign season.
And turning to fire season 2012 now, as of 6 a.m. this morning, new fire restrictions are in place for Central Oregon. Officials say as the temperature goes up, more restrictions are put in place. The new restrictions are in effect for 12 different counties, including Lake, Deschutes, and Harney County. And a few of the new restrictions in place include the following. Open fires are prohibited, including campfires, unless they are in some designated areas like campgrounds. And chainsaw use is now prohibited between 1 and 8 p.m. And also a van and a semi-truck crashed near Prineville in eastern Oregon this morning. Has one fireman fighting for his life and sending several other firefighters to the local hospital. Investigators believe the driver of the van fell asleep at the wheel and then swerved into the oncoming lane. The crash sent one firefighter to a Bend hospital in critical condition. Now, the other 9 were treated and later released at area hospitals. The driver of the van was cited for failure to stay in a lane. The driver of the truck and his passengers were not injured. We have been told that some of the injured were on their way to battle a large regional wildfire currently burning. The investigation into all of this will continue later today.
Well, back here in Southern Oregon, many firefighters are getting ready to battle blazes in blazing hot weather expected for today. This is a live picture outside from our King Mountain sky view. It's right over Josephine County. and it overlooks the entire valley. You can even see Mount Shasta a short distance away. You can't see it in this shot, but on other angles, when we move it around, you can. And look at how hazy the skies are right now, just early in the morning. Now, with the first official 100-degree day in Medford expected this summer today, officials are urging everybody to take caution. Drink lots of water. Don't leave your pets or kids in the car. Check on your elderly as well. Our meteorologist Cameron will be back in just a few with another update on today's 100-degree day. This morning, it appears that the heat wave has claimed a life. A Grants Pass man is feared dead after drowning in the Rogue River when he jumped in to cool off. The family who witnessed it all thinks he may have been swept away by an undercurrent. New on Fox, Fox 26 reporter Travis Cook spoke with one family member. He files this report this morning.
3 days before his 21st birthday, Sean Kroger took the day off from the Tap Rock restaurant where he had worked. Family and friends got together at Griffin Park to get out of the heat and cool off in the water. Around 5:45 p.m., the fun turned into panic when the young man tried to swim across the river and went under.
Let's hope that he's close by.
Heather Lynch is the man's cousin. She's also a former emergency medical technician. She didn't see it all unfold, but she knows how dangerous the road can be.
I have lived in this county almost all my life, and this river, as beautiful as it is not safe. He's out here somewhere.
Rip currents can be hazardous. While the fast-moving water goes one direction on top, it can be going a completely different direction underwater. Today, the section known as Panther Chutes on the Rogue River was full of rescue divers scanning the water for any sign of the young man. This is the third reported drowning on the Rogue River so far this year, totaling 5 in the past 2 years. Travis Cook, Fox 26 News.
Hey, Travis, thank you very much. The man leaves behind his young daughter and mother who will need some help during this grieving process. Family members, as well as Tap Rock employees, they do plan to set up a way for people to help, so stay in contact with them this morning.
And in your crime news this morning, a Roseburg man is back in jail after police say he attacked several people, including an officer. KPIC reporting overnight that Jose Ramon Garcia allegedly walked into the Roseburg Emergency Center intoxicated just before 6 p.m. on Monday. Police say Garcia asked hospital staff for cocaine and then punched a woman in the face. Security held the man down until police arrived, and then Garcia allegedly bit an officer. This morning, he's lodged in the Douglas County Jail without bail.
New this morning at 7:08, as of today, Oregon homeowners are entitled to more options when it comes to their mortgages. OregonLive.com reporting this overnight. Homeowners who fall behind on their mortgage payments now have the right to meet with their loan servicer as well as a mediator. The new program allows Oregonians to explore other options to foreclosure. The program was approved by the legislature in March.
Fresh on Fox, a couple of tourists from Canada have a crazy story to tell after their hot air balloon makes a crash landing in Scottsdale, Arizona on Monday. The tourists from Canada say the hot air balloon was supposed to land in nearby Chandler that afternoon, but strong winds forced an early descent. The balloon smashed into a field, dragging a huge line into the dirt. As you can see, it's all caught on camera. The crash actually looks a lot worse than it was. Luckily, all 4 passengers on board that balloon were not injured. And this morning, it's rumored that Medford's own Kyle Singler will officially join the NBA today with the Detroit Pistons. This week, Southern Oregon is getting their first look at Singler as he plays in the Orlando Summer League. And of course, it's a story we'll continue to follow for you here. And we've been following Singler's NBA deal. Coming up in just a bit, our Kyle Averman will let us know what the blogs are saying and what everyone is talking about this morning.
7:10, time to do local traffic. We'll go outside, live pictures from our Skyview network. We're going to start this morning live view, Skyview atop